Good morning, YouTube. It is April 29th, 2013. Gather around. Let's have our coffee first. I love coming on in the morning and having this time, this personal time with you. And we will have our coffee together, and then I'll tell you what's breaking in the news as we're looking at end time prophecy. So much happening in the world today. Let's have our coffee. It's almost the month of May. A lot of people are getting a little bit worried. I'm going to come back and do a video on that later. The month of May, May 5th, or some type of event, possibly a nuclear event. May 5th is also Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May, and their Independence Day. And I don't know if there's a connection or not. I want to begin today, before we go to the news real quick, and I want to say this to each and every one of you. Whether you say Jesus the Christ or Yeshua the Messiah, one thing we have to remember what that name means: salvation. And there is no other way. There is no other way to eternal life except through the Messiah. All right. I want everyone to realize, before I go to the story, that hell, that lake of fire spoken of in the living word, is real. It is a real place. And it's a place you do not want to spend eternity. But I find this article very interesting. It comes from the Extinction Protocol of 2012. Interior of planet Earth, 1,000 degrees hotter than previously thought. And a lot of people question and they wonder where is hell? Where is this lake of fire? And some believe that it is inside of the earth. So let me bring you this. I don't, we can have a conversation about that. Where do you think? Is it on another dimension, another plane? Is it within the earth itself? But no matter where it is, it's a real place. And you do not want to spend eternity there. Let me take you to this article, and I'll put the link below. April 29th, 2013, interior planet Earth, 1,000 degrees hotter than previously thought. All right. Think it's hot on the sun? Well, it's just as hot under your feet, according to new research suggesting the Earth's core is a scorching mass of iron that's roughly the same temperature as the sun. The same temperature as the sun, according to this article. The core of the earth is the same temperature as the sun, and we know how hot the sun is. All right, let me continue on. Scientists at France's CEA research agency revealed their new findings Friday in a study published in the journal Science. The earth is believed to have a solid core consisting mainly of iron in a crystalline state. Surrounding that solid core is an outer core comprised of scorching hot liquid. The temperature of the crystalline center has been the subject of an enduring debate, with scientists unable to agree on how the iron might behave in the intense pressure and heat of that environment. The CEA researchers were able to simulate the phenomenon, however, by compressing a sample of iron in a laser-heated diamond anvil cell, a device which essentially squeezed the sample between two synthetic diamonds. Then they used lasers to increase the temperature of the sample while the pressure was cranked up to more than 1,000,000 times that of the Earth's atmosphere at sea level. X-rays were then fired at the iron sample, while its texture and structure were observed during the transition from solid to liquid, giving new insight into the behavior of partially molten iron and the temperatures at which iron crystalline can form. According to the experiment, the Earth's core is 1,000 degrees hotter than previously thought, making it 6,000 C on par with the temperature of the sun. The accurate determination of the melting temperature of iron provides an important constraint on the core temperature, which is essential to understanding how the dynamic Earth works, including its heat budget, generation of its magnetic field, and the thermal evolution of the planet. High heat flux at the core mantle boundary, with a possible partial melting of the mantle, wrote researcher. I can't pronounce his name, so I'm going to give you the article. Oh wow, that is a name I will not even try to tackle. Let me spell it: Yingwei I have no idea. The research has provided scientists with the most uh, definitive look yet into how the planet's iron core looks and behaves. CTV News, and that's from the Extinction Protocol, so I will put that below. The core of the Earth is as hot as the sun, 1,000 times hotter than they previously thought. And what is taking place with the Earth today? I'm going to come back. We're going to take a look at end time Bible prophecy. I want you all to know that we truly are in the end days, and I love each and every one of you. And I have my full armor of God on, and we are in a war. We are in a supernatural, spiritual warfare against the enemy. Let's not, even though we know the outcome, we know the ending, but Satan has already lost. Let's not give him any leeway. Don't let him defeat you. Stand firm. Stand firm in the end days. Let's join together in love and fellowship and brotherhood. Together, united. A church united cannot fall. A church divided can. Let's stand together. Let's unite in the name of our Messiah. I love you. God bless.